Charleston Harbor at Remley's Point Bridge, and we are on the water, and the tide is going out and it is moving like crazy. And since we forgot the mounts, we're gonna have to do this handheld. Let's go up here, I don't know, but if we go over, let's get closer to the shore.
Okay.
We will get a feel for this current as we go along. That's where we're going. USS Yorktown. We're going to paddle under the Ravenel Bridge and then do another 5 miles up Shem Creek, and it's a gorgeous day. Outgoing tide. We're like 2 hours into the outgoing tide, which we just ride the tide down to Shem Creek, and then we've got to go up some, but Shem Creek isn't as big a tide as right here in the Cooper River Channel. So cool. Go for it.
Okay, so you can see Roger, and in the far distance, that's the ship we're going to. You can see the mast, and yeah, be interesting to see how that goes. Anyway, wish me luck. Go for it.
You don't see the Ravenel Bridge from this angle very often. How cool is this?
Charleston Harbor, baby.
This is the abandoned ship. It's supposedly made out of concrete. This looks like a dead piling in the water. The birds seem to like it. And not paddling at all, we're just cruising right by it. Current's probably running 3 or 4 miles an hour. That is just so bizarre. I mean, who would think of making a boat out of concrete? Judy looks really tiny compared to that big, huge honking aircraft carrier. That is pretty wild.
Hold your paddle up. Woo! He did it! Yeah. Woohoo! He is touching the Yorktown. All right, baby.
You're not waving. What a Thanksgiving picture. Check the plane. Like doing a Major League ride for wings. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
Stay outside of the mooring lines that are in the water.
Okay.
We'll have to go outside this big concrete bollard. And the harbor side. Some guy yelled at us, said we weren't supposed to be on the other side. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's posted, but you know, he's the guy yelling, so. The stern of Yorktown with Laffey in the background, but the submarine, USS Clamagore, is missing. This museum let it go and rot. They didn't do any maintenance on it, and then they asked the Navy if they could sink it instead of preserve it like they agreed, and now it's gone. Watch the chop. We need to go around. I don't know why this is so choppy all of a sudden. Let's kind of watch your balance here. Let's not film anything right now. Let's not film anything right now. Let's get out and around this. We shouldn't have come this far around, I don't think, but we're gonna be around it really quick. You okay? Hey, we had our Class 2 whitewater for the day. Yep, that was every bit of Class 2. Fort Sumter, the Atlantic Ocean, down on the Sullivan Island or something like that. And apparently we're going down there, and where you see that stuff, we're going to make a left and go down Tim's Creek. Then we'll be done. Now we're coming to Shem Creek in from the main harbor. And we've been fighting both tide and wind, and Judy is tired. But we're about to get to the point where we've got some more protected water. Although we've been cooking, we've gone about 4.5 miles now in 2 hours time. And this is the end of the line. Shem Creek takeout, and Judy's calling Uber. It's about 6 miles on the water.